This is a penny. It's common, it's forgettable, and for most of my life, I was acting like a penny. But this right here, this is a $2 bill. It's rare, it's memorable, and this is what happens when you stop hiding your biggest weakness and start owning it. For 22 years, I produced hit television shows, Sons of Anarchy, Duck Dynasty, Intervention. I made other people famous, but me, I was invisible, at least outside of the entertainment industry. And you know why? Because I thought my biggest weakness was that I wasn't a stereotypical TV guy. I didn't go to film school, didn't have a fancy degree. I was just a guy who loved unscripted television, who loved telling other people's stories. And for years, I hid that outside of the entertainment industry. And for years, I kind of was acting like the other executives because I didn't want to upset anyone. So I talked like them, dressed like them. I kind of was like them. I had my unique way of doing business and talking to people, but I sort of was the stereotypical TV executive. It wasn't me. And as a result, I sort of was invisible. I was with most of everyone else. So today I'm going to show you how your biggest weakness, the thing you're most afraid to admit, is actually your secret superpower. The thing that makes you the only. And this is the first letter of the only framework. O, own your story. So let me tell you about my client, Ben. When Ben came to me, he was a penny. A nice penny, because he was a pastor. He was a real estate investor. He was a former corporate banker. And he was hiding all of it. He kept these worlds separate. He had a hard time explaining what made him different. He felt like a jack of all trades and a master of none. His words, not mine. And you know what? It wasn't working. He was competing with thousands of other real estate investors. He was competing with thousands of other pastors. He was competing with thousands of other bankers. He was a penny in a sea of pennies. And maybe you feel that way too. Maybe you have a weird background, a strange combination of skills, a story you're afraid to tell. Maybe you're a lawyer who loves to paint, or an accountant who used to be a professional poker player, or a software engineer who was also a certified yoga instructor. And you think, I gotta hide that because nobody will take me seriously. But what if that's the one thing that makes you unforgettable? So I told Ben, your problem isn't that you're a pastor, a banker, and real estate investor. Your problem is that you think that's a problem. That's not your weakness, that's your superpower. Because who else can help a young couple buy their first home with the financial wisdom of a banker and the heart of a pastor? Woo-hoo, nobody! He's the only. And when he started owning that, everything changed. He stopped being a penny. He became a $2 bill. I told him to combine them, to create a new category, to be the only pastor who could help you find a home with the financial knowledge of a banker and the compassion of a pastor. That's his superpower, and that's what makes him the only. Because people aren't just looking for a transaction, they're looking for a transformation. They're looking for someone they can trust, someone who gets it. And for 22 years in Hollywood, I did the same thing. Duck Dynasty was the best reality show. But it was the only show about a millionaire redneck family with a duck call empire. Was 60 Days In the best show about the criminal justice system? It's good, but was it the best? I don't know. But it was the only show where regular people went undercover in real jails for 60 days. They owned their difference. They owned their weakness. And they became unforgettable. So how do you do this? How do you find your superpower in your weakness? Here are 3 questions to ask yourself. Number 1, what's the thing you're most afraid to admit about your background? Is it a failed business? A weird job you had in college? A degree you never used? A passion you think is unprofessional? Write it down. Number 2, how does that weakness give you a unique perspective? Did the failed business teach you resilience? Did the weird job teach you how to talk to anyone? Did the degree you never used give you a different way of thinking? Connect those dots. And number 3, how can you combine that unique perspective with your current expertise to create a new category? Ben combined his pastor's heart with his banker's brain to create a new category of real estate investing. I combined my Hollywood storytelling experience with my passion for entrepreneurship to create a new category of personal branding. What can you combine? This isn't about making something up. It's about uncovering what's already there. It's about owning your story. So if you're tired of being a penny, because I know I was, if you're tired of hiding your story, I know I was, if you're ready to own your difference and become the only, I know you are. I've created a free tool that will help you do it in less than 8 minutes. It's called Find Your Only. findyouronly.app. Go to findyouronly.app. Just click right now, open up a new tab, findyouronly.app. It's 8 questions that will help you uncover your only statement. The same process I took Ben through, the same process I used for 22 years in Hollywood. It's free, it's fast, and it will change how you see yourself. Go to findyouronly.app. That's findyouronly.app. Answer the 8 questions. And in only 8 minutes, less than that, you're going to discover your superpower. Because you don't need to be the best. You just need to be the only. Be the only. Be the $2 bill.